Hello viewers, you are highly welcome. Into this tutorial, we are going to be solving this particular problem here. This is Olympiad problem. We have 2 to the power x equals x to the power x plus 3. Then what's the value of x? So now from here, so let's see what we are going to, let's look at the nature of this equation. So therefore we are going to be having, let me take it from diagram first. If you look at this, we can see that we have 2 to the power x. This is exponential function, and x plus 3 is a linear function. So now by looking at this, you can see that we're going to have the connection between this exponential function and the linear, that is the exponential curve, and the linear, which is the straight line. Okay, so now therefore automatically we are going to be having this solution is going to be 2. We are going to be having x1 and x2. So let me give you the diagram in this form. So we have this, the diagram is going to be like this straight line is x plus 3, while this curve is 2 to the power x. You can see we have x here, so this place will be x1, and this place will be, when you trace it down here, will be what will be x2. So therefore that is to tell you that we are going to have what we have, the relationship between exponential curve and linear curve, which is straight line. So therefore let's see how we can solve this one. Okay, the only thing we can use, to the formula we can use is a Lambert W function. We have Lambert W function. So now don't forget that the Lambert W function is when you have W A E A, this will give us A. Okay, so let me bring down I'm going to bring down the equation. 2 to the power x equals x plus 3. So now before we use this, so we are going to do something. So we rewrite the equation in the form by dividing through by 2 to the power x. Okay, I'm going to divide through by 2 to the power x. If I divide through to 2 to the power x, you can see that I can rearrange this equation so that I will flip the size. X plus 3 will come to the left hand side, and I have 2 to the power x. Okay, then equals, here we come down here, but that will turn to what, to 1. So now from here I can rewrite this one here. I can rewrite this equation here to be like x plus 3. Okay, then multiply by 1 over 2 to the power x equals 1. Right, I can write that equation like that. So now from here, from the law of indices, I can have this to be x plus 3, then multiply by 2 to the power minus x equals 1. Okay, so now from there, so the next thing we are going to do here, we have x plus 3 dots, that is multiplied by 2 to the power dot, that is multiplication, 2 to the power minus x equals 1. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Now what we are going to do now is that we want this to look, recall, let's say, let me bring down the A will give us A, that is Lambert. So now I can see that here, this 2 that is A, I will change this 2 to be E. Okay, then after changing that, then whatever that will now be the power of E must be x plus 3 here, and what we only have here is what is 2 to the power minus x. We just have minus x. So now from there, let's see what we are going to do first. From here I can multiply both sides of the equation by 2 to the power minus 3, that is x plus 3 multiplied by 2 to the power minus x, 2 to the power minus what, minus 3, then equals 1 dot 2 to the power minus 3. Okay, so now from there, so the next thing we are going to do is, so we have x plus 3, then here from the law of indices, this is going to be 2. We have what, we have minus x minus 3, then equals what, 2 to the power minus 3. Are you following? So another thing we are going to do is that you know that here we can rewrite this power as x plus 3 multiplied by 2 to power. I can take out the negative minus into bracket x plus 3, which is equals 2 to power minus 3 is going to be 1 over 8. That is from the law of indices. So now from there you can see that something is, we need this something here, x plus 3 must be the same thing here, and we are having negative here. Definitely you are going to multiply both sides by minus 1 again. Minus 1, okay, multiplied by x plus 3, 2 to the power minus x plus 3, then equals minus 1 over what? 1 over 8. That is the minus 1 here. So now from there we have, now this will be minus x plus 3, 2 minus x plus 3 equals minus 1 over 8. Good. So now from here, so the next thing we are going to do, we can see the resemblance is coming. The only problem we are having here is what? Is these two. These two now we have to change it to E lin if we must use the Lambert we mentioned here, because we need E here, there must be E. So we want to change this to E. So now remember that if we have E lin A, this will give us A, because this E and lin, they are inverse to each other. Alright, so we're going to have what? We're going to have that E lin 2, this will give me 2. So therefore I'm going to replace that x plus 3, where I see 2 I will replace it to E lin 2, but don't forget that 2 is having the power already to be x plus 3, then equals minus 1 over 8. So another issue now is that you can see that we have E lin 2 raised to power minus x plus this. I can have this to be x plus 3 E. This is power, so this is a power, then this power can come down by having minus x plus 3 ln what? Ln 2 equals minus 1 over 8. Are you following? So now the next thing now is that, look at this place. Now we have another issue. Now we are getting there, but we have the appearance of ln of 2 here, and whatever we have here must be the same thing that will be here, which is the coefficient of E. So therefore we are going to multiply ln of 2 to both sides of equation 2. So by having x plus 3, ln of 2 we are multiplying is this ln of 2 E minus x plus 3 ln of 2 equals, I will multiply ln of 2 by this, by of minus ln of 2 over 8. Are you following? So now good. So from there we can now see that we have what we have. This is where we are going. If the coefficient of E is same thing as the coefficient, is same thing as the power of E here. So therefore applying W, that is minus x plus both sides. So now from here it shows that since we have this equals this, so everything here is going to be minus x plus 3, then ln of 2, okay, which is equals W minus ln of 2 over what? Over 8. Okay, so now here we are looking for x, right? So what we are going to do, first thing we are going to do, we're going to divide through by ln of 2. We have x plus 3 ln of 2 divided by ln of 2 equals W minus ln of 2 over 8 divided by ln of 2, right? So from there you see that this we cancel this, right? Minus into bracket x plus 3 now equals W minus ln of 2 over 8 divided by ln of 2. Okay, so here now I can open, if I open the bracket now, I'm going to be having minus x, then minus 3 equals w minus ln of 2 over 8. So I will send this one to this side, or let's say I'm taking this x to this side. Okay, if I'm taking x to that side, so this is going to be x equals minus 3 minus w minus ln of 2 over 8. Okay, then divided by, don't forget the ln of 2, I've already forgotten it there, ln of 2, right? So that is that. So you can now write everything as a single sum and as a single fraction. So if you want to write it as a single fraction now, so therefore that is going to be x equals minus 3, this will multiply this ln of 2 minus w minus ln of 2 over 8, okay, then all over ln of 2. Okay, so now finally we are going to be having our x1, the two solution. If you put this one inside, so we're going to have x1 equals minus 2.8625, and x2 is going to be minus 2.445. Now it's going to be positive. It's going to be positive, not negative. It's going to be positive. So we have x1 equals minus 2.8625, and the x2 is going to be what? It's going to be plus 2.444. Then approximately we have it to be 3 decimal place here, and here to be 4 decimal place. And that is the solution to the question. If you find the class very interesting, so do not hesitate to share this class to your colleagues so they can also benefit from it. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel before, consider subscribing now so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content. Thank you. Bye bye.